Okay, well, less than an hour and a half from Buffalo, you are going to come into Rochester and find what has been hidden, at least from Western New Yorkers, Seabreeze Park. And once you get here, you're not going to believe that this is just the best kept secret in Western New York. Like I said, less than an hour and a half from Buffalo, right here in Rochester, is this gorgeous park. And we're so lucky to be here today to talk to Rob Norris, who is the president of Seabreeze Park. Hi, Rob.
Hi, how you doing? Glad to have you come from Buffalo up. Hey, it's pretty simple to just come down the thruway, isn't it?
It really is. Like I said, less than an hour and a half. And I never knew this place existed, but there is so much history here. This place was built in the 1800s, right?
We're actually 128 years old this year, which is incredible. Fourth oldest in the country. I think it's the 10th oldest in the world. So we've certainly got some history behind us. But we're also an up-to-date high-tech park too. So it's quite a great combination.
You really have everything. But from where you guys started, I mean, what I love about you guys is you relish your history and you keep track of it. And some of these pictures you have from back then are really remarkable to see where you've come from and where you are today.
Yeah, I think that's part of it is we keep this legacy of the traditions of the great family-owned parks going. We started out as a trolley park, and that's the trolleys would come from downtown Rochester, and this was the end of the line, and they discharged their passengers, and the parks were built. They were built like that all the way around the United States, at least the Northeast. But before the park was here, our family started building carousels 130 years ago in Philadelphia. I represent the fourth generation, the fifth generation working here. So we're probably the oldest people in the amusement industry, the family in America, one of the oldest in the world.
So then one of your carousels is actually here on the premises that your family designed and built?
Yeah, we had a tragic fire in 1994. We lost our second carousel that we had here. And when we went to replace it, we looked around and we really didn't like the new fiberglass one, so we said, hey, you know, we started building carousels at the turn of the century, the last century, and we said we can build another one. So we got all these, we designed all these horses. We have hand-carved wood horses, built the whole thing in-house here, really proud of it.
Well, you should be. It's just gorgeous. And yes, you think of old school, you think of carousel, but you guys also have amazing roller coasters, like the Whirlwind roller coaster.
Yeah, the Whirlwind, that's one of the newest attractions at the park here. I think we brought it in about 4 years ago from Germany. Nothing like it in New York State. As you ride around the ride, it actually rotates on its axis, so every ride is different. Everybody's got a front seat, which is great, and every ride is different. So you can ride it a dozen times, it's never the same ride. And it's quite a thrill, but it's a great family ride too.
Now also the Jackrabbit roller coaster?
Well, the Jackrabbit is kind of our trademark hallmark coaster. One of the oldest coasters operating in the country today. Been totally rebuilt about 5 times. All the new rolling stock is fairly new on it. But it's a really classic, my favorite ride at the park. Generations have ridden it. And in Rochester and Western New York, coming of age is when you get to be 48 inches high and you come to Seabreeze and ride the Jackrabbit. That's when you know you've made the big time. So that's a classic thing, and you can scream your brains out, and it's a fun ride.
But also for the little kids, so you've got a great amount of kiddie rides around. So really, this is for absolutely all ages, right?
Yeah, we really cater basically to young families. We got a great variety of attractions. We got a lot of great ones for the little ones. We got our small coaster, the Bear Tracks, perfect for mom to ride with the kids, and a whole array of little kiddie rides, plus ones in the middle too. So we got the whole range.
And speaking of whole range, I mean, the newest thing, I don't know, maybe newest in the past 10 years, is the water park. And that's where we're standing. We're on top of, you call this the Bermuda Triangle?
Oh yeah, you never know what's going to happen when you go down these things. You can come out upside down or right side up. It's fantastic. Got a couple of body slides here, a speed slide. But boy, we've got a lot of different attractions in this water park, and as you mentioned, it's really grown in the last few years in the nation, and we've gone with that trend, and that's put a lot of effort in and a lot of capital dollars into our water park.
Now, how high are we up off the ground right now?
Oh, we're about 60 foot off the pool right here, and it's a great ride down.
And not just the ride down, but it's amazing, the scenery. Like, look at that lake out there. It's gorgeous. Or did you say some people come here and go, look, I didn't know we were on the ocean?
Well, if you're not from Rochester, people come up, they're not used to Lake Ontario, and obviously you don't see the other side here. You know, it's 60 miles across to Canada. It's it's one of our great resources. And one of the reasons why it's called Seabreeze is in the summer we get a cooling lake breeze off the lake. And it can be 90 degrees downtown and 80 here. So it's great.
And and I'm getting that breeze right now. I'm feeling that breeze right now. And okay, so we're talking rides, you're talking old school carousel, new school water park rides. You guys really do have it all. Of course, there's lots of concessions, there's tons of food and beverage, but also this wonderful show. It's called Cirque and Vol. It's really remarkable. You've got these performers, most of them are from Montreal, and they really are Cirque du Soleil style and quality performer.
And caliber, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We're kind of like AAA for Cirque du Soleil because here a couple of years, everyone that's been here has gone up to the majors. They're in Las Vegas, they're all over the world performing for Cirque du Soleil, but they get one of their starts here. So they really learn how to become performers. But basically, a lot of them are world-class gymnasts, and then they perform their craft here being entertainers. But it's really cool because we consider it almost more of a street theater, and it's all in the round, so they're all around you, and these guys really get excited, and we're really thrilled to have it. It's the third year here, and every year and every show is a little different twist they put in there, so it's fantastic.
Well, it's great because, you can see Cirque du Soleil once a year, they'll come to town, but you can see them, how many days are you open here during the year?
We're open 100 days, but, they perform 3 to 4 times a day, 7 days a week, so if you don't catch the first show, you can get the second one or get it the one before you leave. So it's really fun, and this is something for all ages. Everybody gets a kick out of it because it's really magical what they can do and what they can derive out of those trampolines and teeter boards and stuff.
Well, Rob, magical is really the word here for Seabreeze Park. You've got to get here. Like I said, less than an hour and a half from Buffalo. Bring the family. It's a great one-tank getaway, and you are not going to regret it. And you know what? Generations of families, like you said, Rob, have made it a tradition to come here to the park, and you're going to want to make it one of your family traditions. Rob, thanks so much for inviting us here.
Thank you so much. It's great. We really welcome everybody from Buffalo to come on home and try it, and I think you'll enjoy it.
It's going to be a tradition. We'll be right back.
Portions of the AM Buffalo program are sponsored. The views expressed are not necessarily the opinion of WKBW-TV or the host.